Hello friends, and welcome to your weekly TarotScopes with me, Rene. This week I am going all witchy on us, and I have got the Everyday Witch deck here, and the deck that I'm going to use afterwards for the oracle message for everybody, the collective message, is going to be this one over here, which is the Everyday Witch oracle as well. So we're definitely going all witchy, and with the new moon and the solar eclipse and the winter solstice and all of those glorious things that are happening, I thought I just had to do that. So we're definitely going all witchy today. So I hope you are all well, and I hope you are looking forward to this week. So the week ahead that we're doing this reading for is the 22nd of June through to the 27th of June. So it's the week 22nd to the 27th of June. And if this is the first time that you're finding my TarotScopes, welcome. As you can see, I have laid out the cards. So all I've done is shuffled and placed them next to or underneath their appropriate signs. And we will start by Aries and we go all the way through to Pisces. And it's one card, it's less than 60 seconds, it's quick, simple, it's to the point. Just so on a Monday morning, you don't have to spend too much time watching a long video. It's quick, it's simple, and it gives you your inspiration for the week ahead, or just what you need to know about for the coming week. All right, so that's everything else. What else do I need to say to you? Oh, if you're watching on my blog, you will see underneath the main video will be each of the zodiacs with a timestamp. You can just click on the number, click on the timestamp, and it'll take you straight to that particular video. If you're watching on YouTube, the timestamps will be in the description below. But also, if you look at the red little time bar, you will see it's actually broken up into each of the signs of the zodiac as well. Right, so I think I have blabbed enough. Let's get straight into it. So we're going to start with Aries, and we're going to go across to all the others. So Aries, let's have a look and see what we have. If I can pick it up. Come on, Aries. Right, so for Aries this week, let's just make sure I'm in camera that you can see it nice and clearly. So for Aries, we've got the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is often looked at and thought as being the card of theft, stealing, taking what doesn't necessarily belong to you. But I have a different interpretation. For me, the Seven of Swords is the card of planning, because yes, she's arrived and she's taking the swords that maybe don't particularly belong to her, but she has to plan. So, and she hasn't planned very well, because she's arrived here. She's got an armful of 5. She's now seeing that there's 2 more swords up there, and she's like, how am I going to get them? How am I going to get them? Her hands are full. So to me, the Seven of Swords is the card about saying to you, know what you're getting yourself into, know what is coming up for you, and be prepared, okay? Don't go into things blindly, as Aries typically do, okay? So Aries this week, don't just jump into things. Put a little bit of planning, put a little bit of energy, put a little bit of foresight into it so that you achieve everything that you need to. Okay, let's put Aries down there. And now let's go and have a look. My camera's not focusing. There we go. Let's have a look at Taurus. Taurus, what do we have in store for you? So Taurus, you have got the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. If you have a look at what we've got here. So this lady that represents you here. Here are all her emotions. She has laid them all out on the table. She's put them in a pretty pattern. You can see the smoke still coming, or smoke or steam still coming out of one of them. But she's now looking at all of this and she's going, oh, is this all there is to life? Is this it? Is this everything that I have? She's got her, I'm going to call it her mode of transport. She's carrying all her worldly possessions, and she's now saying, okay, it's not that I'm unhappy with this, but is there more? Okay, there should be more. I need more. I want more. So she's not going to walk this path. She's going to follow this path a little bit, just to go and see what else is available. So before she makes her final decision, she wants to look at her other options. So Taurus, for you this week, that's what you need to do. Don't feel pressured into making a decision about anything until you've actually fully investigated. So look a little bit further, venture a little bit further along the path before you make that final decision about whether you're staying or whether you're going. So it's about that in between. So whatever's going on in your life this week, Taurus, it's decision time, okay? But don't feel pressured into making a decision. Check it out. Walk the path and see first. Right, let's go and have a look at Gemini. So Gemini, what do we have in store for you this week? So Gemini gets the gorgeous, glorious Star card. So this is the card of hope. It's the card of dreams. It's the card of inspiration. And it's the card of just knowing that everything is right in your world. So Gemini, your week, and I know we've just finished Gemini season and we're now moving on to Cancer season, but this is saying to you, Gemini, that you're still feeling great. You're still feeling on top of the world. Everything is looking up. Everything is looking good. As above, so below, all right? And you in the middle are in perfect balance. So whatever you've been working towards, whatever you've been doing, Gemini, you've clearly come to a point of understanding, a point of happiness, and a point of balance, which is really great. So you've got a good week to look forward to. That's awesome, Gemini. Loving that for you. Right, Cancer. So it's Cancerian season. We're into the Cancerian birthday. So if you are having a birthday anytime soon, happy birthday to you. And the card that you've got here is the Two of Swords. Now, look how interesting this is. She's blindfolded, okay? She's playing darts. I'm going to call it darts, but actually she's throwing swords. She's already thrown one and hit absolute smack bang in the middle, okay? Which means that even though she can't see, even though she is blinded, even though that she is a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? She can't really see what she's doing. Oh, there we go. I thought my camera stopped for a minute. Even though she can't really see what she's doing, even though she is a little bit blindfolded and blinded, she's actually doing pretty all right. So regardless of the restrictions, that's the word I was looking for. So regardless of the restrictions that you may be facing, just know that you've got this. So Cancerians, the week ahead for you, it may be one of not always seeing what's in front of you, not always seeing what's available to you, not always seeing what you're aiming at, but you're going to hit it. You're going to do absolutely well. Good. I'm jabbling a lot this time around this week. Let's go see Leo. Leo, what do we have for you? So, Leo, you have got the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles, you can see what he's done. He's got this chest in front of him. Well, that he's sitting on, I should say. And this chest contains everything that's important, significant, and amazing in his life. So it's got his money. It's got his possessions. It's got his memories. It's got his trinkets. It's got everything that's important for him in life. And he's sitting on that. And he's sitting on that because he's worried about who's coming through that door next. He's worried about who's coming in the window next. He's worried about who's going to come and try and take it away from him. So to safeguard it, he'd rather just sit on it. So is he protecting his possessions? Is he protecting what's important to him? Or is he just being a little bit foolish in being overprotective? So Leo, for you this week, sorry about the noise. Leo, for you this week, don't be so overprotective, okay? Make sure that what you're doing is for a valid reason. If there's a reason to be overly protective, then that's great, but don't be overly protective just because you want to be overly protective. So with everything going on for you this week, just make sure that you really look at what's happening around you properly before you react, okay? All right, let's go into Virgo. Oh, I love it. Virgo, you've got the Fool. And it doesn't mean we're not saying that you are the Fool. What we are saying, though, Virgo, is that this is the week to just leap off into the abyss. You can see what she's about to do. She's about to step off the cliff. She's not worried. There's not a care in the world. She has got her broomstick, which apparently flies. Okay. So Virgo, you need to have the confidence, you need to have the courage, and you need to have the faith to trust in the unknown, because we don't know. We don't know if this is a cliff right down to the ocean or if there's a ledge right here. We can't see. We don't know exactly what she's facing, and neither does she. She doesn't know either. But it's about trusting, blind faith, trust, and just having that kind of, I'm going to call it innocent excitement about just trusting and believing that everything is absolutely fabulous, because it is. So new beginnings, new opportunities, blind faith is needed for you, Virgo. Good week ahead for you. Now we're going to come down to my friends, the Librans, if I can pick up the card. So Libra, we have the Knight of Cups. I love this card. I absolutely love the imagery on here. I mean, hot bubbles. Who doesn't love hot bubbles? Look at this kitty cat holding on for dear life here, but also playing with the hot bubbles, okay? Look at the dolphins in the water underneath him. This is the card of romance. This is the card of romantic gestures, and it's the card of go big or go home, okay? So Libra, for you this week, this is exactly what we're saying. Whatever it is that you're embarking on, whatever it is that you are facing or working on or doing this week, go big or go home. Okay, big gestures, big emotional gestures. Let everybody know how you feel. Let everybody know how much you love and adore them. Be open, be passionate, be enthusiastic, and just heart-shaped bubbles and all. Love it. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what the week has in store for you. So Scorpio gets the Two of Pentacles. So can you just see that here our witch is standing on a seesaw, okay? Perfectly balanced, trying to get this infinity balance happening over here with the coins. Looking up, okay? You can see that the witch is looking up. What the witch doesn't see is this naughty little kitty cat right here, this naughty cat that's about to jump on the seesaw and about to tip the balance, okay? So Scorpio, with you, you're working so hard on finding balance in your life. You're doing everything absolutely perfectly. You've got it to that precise balance, that precise moment. Just be aware of the unexpected. That's going to throw your balance out, okay? So don't be so focused there. You need to be focused on the big picture. So Scorpio, you may have a week where there's some unexpected surprises that may crop up, which may impact on the balance that you so desperately want, need, and deserve in your life. Good. Right. Sagittarius, let's see what the week has in store for you. Excuse the dogs barking. Somebody's walking the neighborhood. Right, so Sagittarius, you have got the Four of Cups. That's you, okay? That's not you there. This is you here. You're sitting at the table. You're throwing them back one after the other. You're feeling very down. You're feeling very lost. You're feeling very like, oh, woe is me, okay? And here comes your Waitron with the next drink to throw back. So you're feeling sorry for yourself. You're feeling a little bit, I'm going to use the word despondent, okay, this week. So Sag, if this is you, if you are feeling despondent, just please recognize that, yeah, these cups may be empty, but there's more. There's more where that came from. So don't be sad over the empty cups that are in front of you. Get excited at the prospect of this young person bringing you drink after drink to find your happiness and to find your bliss. And please, I'm not encouraging alcoholism. I'm certainly not encouraging you to drink your worries away, but it's about, are you disappointed at the fact that these are empty? Realize and recognize that there is more where that came from. So whatever is disappointing you this week, look out for the happiness, look out for the joy, look out for the celebrations that's coming your way. Don't focus here, focus there. All right, Sag. All right, let's have a look at Capricorn. Capricorn, let's see what this coming week has in store for you. Ace of Swords, how absolutely awesome. So the Ace of Swords is about new thoughts, new ideas, new energies, you can see it's all in the head, okay? You can see it's all in the top here. You can see it's not quite in reality. So we're standing very grounded. We're standing very firm on the ground. We're holding our hat because the wind is blowing, but we're putting our sword up in almost like, yes, I know what I'm doing. So Ace of Swords is telling you that you're full of ideas, you're full of inspiration, you're full of new things that you want to get involved in. So recognize the ideas, recognize the thoughts, recognize the inspirations, and go with it. Okay, so Capricorn, that's for you this week. Run with the ideas, run with the new that you've got happening in your head. Okay, and now we're moving on to Aquarius. Let's see what we get for you, Aquarius. So, Aquarius, we have the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords, you can see how despondent this lady is. You can see that this lady is feeling like she's ready to attack. She's ready to, and we've got this lady who's also, she's holding two swords, and we've got other swords going up in smoke. So this is the card. The message of this one is about chaos. It's about chaos and burdens and worries and stress that's happening all around. These ladies are obviously conjuring up something which is bringing pain, which is bringing suffering, which is bringing anger, anguish. All right. So Aquarius, for you this week, you may find yourself feeling a little bit like each one of these ladies. Okay. And when that happens to you, just don't, I'm going to say don't respond, okay? Respond, release the emotion that may be there, but don't add to it. The cauldron is full. We've added everything that we needed to or wanted to add to the cauldron is done. So you do not have to do anything more. You do not have to add anything more. Don't respond. Don't do anything more than has already been done. Just be patient and let the situation, just let the emotions or the tears run. Let the emotions flow. And when it's finished, it's finished. Okay. So Aquarius, don't add to the chaos this week. Don't add to the drama this week. Just let things happen in their own time. And last but not least, we're going to look at Pisces. So Pisces, you this week have got the Emperor. So the Emperor, he's all about being in control. He's all about being dominant. He's all about being the leader, okay? So he's sitting on his throne. He's wearing all his paraphernalia. Look at this gorgeous animal lying at his feet. He's got his staff. All right, he's got the Rocky Mountains behind him. He's got the solid ground here. He's got the plans. So the Emperor, he knows exactly what's going on. He knows exactly what needs doing, and he's not afraid. He's quite confident. What's interesting about this card is that he's out in the open. Okay, he's not hiding in his castle. He's not being protected by all his warriors. He's out there and he's prepared to be with everybody. Okay, but he is in control. He knows exactly what's going on. He knows exactly what needs doing, and he's prepared to do it. So Pisces, that's you this week. You know exactly what needs to be done. You know exactly how. You've got the plan. You're confident. It's a case of just acting out now and following through with it all. Good. Right. So, as I said to you now, I have the Everyday Witch Oracle, which is the match to this deck. So I'm going to shuffle and draw us a message for the collective. So as I'm shuffling, I did shuffle before I started on camera because these are quite big and I'm such a bad shuffler. But let's see. Message for everybody for the week. Message for the collective for the week ahead. What does everybody need to know? What can add to their individual horoscopes or TarotScopes? What do we need to know for the week ahead? I'm going to put them down on the table and I'm going to split it in half, and I'm taking this card. You can see these are quite a bit bigger. Right, so we've got meditation to dig deep. Let me see if I can bring it closer. Meditation to dig deep. Just look at those gorgeous crystals. So meditation to dig deep. My message that I'm getting from that for each one of you is that whatever happens to you this week, don't respond. Don't react initially. Don't allow yourself to jump to conclusions. Don't allow yourself to feel emotional, to react badly, to just be mindful of your reactions. Anything that happens this week, especially if it's something you weren't prepared for, especially if it's something that came a little bit unexpected, spend some time in meditation first. Okay? Dig deep, go within and ask yourself what's really happening in the heart center, what's really happening in the heart and the mind and the soul. Once you figure that out, then you can react and respond as needed. Okay, so anything that happens to you this week, just be mindful that you don't rush in screaming and shouting, guns blazing. Don't be too quick to jump to reaction. Spend a little bit more time in meditation, contemplating, understanding yourself in the situation before you respond externally. So friends, if we do that, if we listened to the advice and the guidance in each of these cards, I'm sure you're going to have an awesome week. And until I see you on Friday for your pick a card, have an awesome week with love and blessings from my heart to yours. You take care.